The Medbeds is holographic technology. It's also color, light, and sound. This technology, this knowledge has been around since before Atlantis on this planet, and it has existed off-world for tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of years, with other star nations and star-traveling pioneers. They understood a very, very long time ago that our bodies are holographic, that we are essentially made of color, light, and sound. And it wasn't until, 25, 30 years ago that we were able to scientifically prove that by looking at the body under an electron microscope. And what they did not see was physicality. What they saw was light. Essentially, what we're talking about here is healing the human body. Now, the holographic camera that the A's use, they call it a camera. What it does is it takes a picture of your body. And this picture, because it's holographic, is a picture of the present time when the picture is being taken, and it goes all the way back to conception. And what they do is they will go through these series of slides that are taken in this one picture, and what they will do is they will pull out the particular slides of where your body was the healthiest, whether it's kidneys, liver, muscle, knees, brain, heart, it doesn't matter. And what they will do is they will put those pictures together and create a new hologram. And then what they will do is they will overlay that holographic picture onto your physical body, literally healing it and renewing your body while you're there. And to them, it's simple because they understand. They have all the knowledge. Nothing's been suppressed for them, and they understand who we are and what we are. Here on Earth, however, and in other star systems that have been controlled and manipulated by the Orion group, we haven't had that education or that knowledge. But nonetheless, this technology is coming out. This technology has been created. It is in use, I'm sure, in Black projects. I am sure that it has been used on humanity. It should have been in use for quite some time now, but it hasn't been. It has been suppressed. When we find out the truth, we're going to go through several stages of emotional upset, disbelief, anger, and then resolve that this never happens again. With the Medbeds, living to at least 100 years old should be a snap. In fact, we should live well into the 200s, maybe going as far as 300 to 400 years or longer. We just simply don't know. It gives us an opportunity to not only live longer and to live healthier, but at the same time, we can use the wisdom we are acquiring now with all the disclosure and everything that's coming to light to make sure that we live longer so that we can lay down a real solid foundation for all these future generations yet to come. And the generations on this planet, as we pass the baton to them, we are sure they're ready for it. That we have not held back any knowledge, any information. We have not held back anything from them. And this would be the installment in the institution of the law of consistency, which every evolved star nation uses. We haven't. We have dumbed down future generations so that they would be malleable and controllable. This can no longer be allowed to occur. The frequency of the medbed creates energy patterns that accesses the DNA and organizes it. It says geometrically, but there's a lot more to it. You have to understand the body itself is a holograph. So is our DNA. How DNA even comes into existence is something everyone should understand. And the fact that when DNA moves and it transfers, it'll move from one place to another, but it goes into another dimension. It literally disappears from third density and reappears somewhere else in third density. That's who you are. That's who all of us are. The way it organizes, the DNA itself is an antenna, drawing frequencies and energies from the source, the quantum field. What you think is what you create. How you see yourself is who you become. Okay, home use. The Medbeds at this particular time, and I don't know how many years that will be, they will not be for sale in the home. They are, however, going to be used at very specific locations. In the beginning of the rollout, they will be rolled out by the military. They will be training people on these particular Medbeds. They will be training staff as things go along. They want to be sure that this is not used in a nefarious way or manner to harm humanity or humans or any life on this planet, because the Medbeds will actually treat all living things. This, of course, will inspire people to, not only live longer, but to want to accomplish more things. Yes. This will, give everyone a breath of life so that they can go out and do the things they've always wanted to do. Whatever it is that people wanted to do, they will now be more inspired to do it because, you don't have this short window to accomplish everything that you wanted to, and being poisoned by the atmosphere and everything else that was done intentionally. So because you have a longer life, you will be inspired to do more, to live more, to experience more. The timetable of treatments, maximum treatments needed. Now, this says no more than 3 times. This is currently what it is. As the Medbed technology continues to advance, that could change in the future. But as of right now, that's what it is. You can go to the Medbed at least 3 times in a lifetime. But after that, apparently they say there's side effects. As of today, this is the maximum treatments allowed, but that, of course, can change, just so that you're aware of it. All treatments are going to be free, but they're going to be very, very specific and selective as to who they allow to manage and run and operate this technology, because there's no profit involved in this. So your motivation can't be the money. Your motivation has to be love and compassion for humanity, to want to see people healed. Okay, age regression. Age regression is something that the Medbeds also do. They will take off at a minimum 20 years of your age. They will bring your body back to those original times, or your body back 20 years. It could be that it can take you even further back. The Medbeds are said to be able to regrow organs. If you know someone who is on the list for a heart transplant, that may not be necessary anymore. It may very well be that they would be able to be in a position to get into the Medbeds and they could regrow their heart. It can grow limbs. So we're looking at veterans who are amputees, children born without limbs, that are paraplegic, those who suffered from car accidents, virtually any reason, any experience that they've had where they have lost a limb. The Medbeds are said to be able to grow limbs. So not only organs, but limbs. So an entire industry would be looking to go out of business, and that would be the prosthesis industry. Because if you can grow organs or limbs, then the only reason you would use one is you would be using one until it was your turn to go in for your appointment to sit in the Medbed and have all those things repaired for you. And that's a very, very exciting prospect for a lot of people, especially veterans who have lost legs and other limbs, and, they want to be able to run and play with their children again, and just to feel whole after the tremendous sacrifice that they have made, for all of us. Humanity is about to learn that we belong to this huge, huge galactic family. And we have been isolated apart from them by groups that have controlled the surface of the planet by hiding underneath it. They've held us back. They have dramatically held us back. from not only our potential, but our true knowledge of who we truly are. And that's all coming to an end.